Purim Sameach, everybody. Okay, I'm not going to hold this up the whole time. But did you know that there are no 24 hours in the entire 365 days of the year, 24/7 hours a day, as big as Purim, where your prayers have the potential to get heard? Not Yom Kipur, not Pesach, not leil seder, not Chanuka, not Rosh Hashanah, not Sukot. There is no day of the year as big and high and holy as these 24 hours of Purim. Take that in for a second. Okay, what does that mean really? It means that no matter what you did throughout the year, no matter how bad you might have been, no matter how materialistic, how evil, all the bad things that you might have experienced, on Purim, it is the one day that we flip the whole script on its head, and you have the capacity to have whatever your heart desires go straight up to the heavens and get answered. So, Arizal, he shares that on Purim, and only on Purim alone, and not any other Chag, not any other holiday, is the day so elevated and so filled with the potential for abundance, for bracha, for blessing. No other day in the history has ever been like Purim. No other day of the year has the capacity to reach the highest highs and the potential for what Purim can bring for you in the upcoming year. The idea here is that which you ask for, you shall receive. Anything that's missing for you in your life now, you can ask for, you can pray for, and it will be heard and answered. So that is what the Arizal means when he says there is no holiday that comes close to Purim. So forget everything you know about Purim. Forget about dressing up for 1 second. Forget about the hamintashins. Forget about the getting inebriated till you don't even know who you are anymore. The first thing to remember is that on Purim, you have access to this gigantic light. And the second thing to remember is that it is in these 24 hours that you have the ability to flip all of your mazal, to flip all of your luck upside down for the good. When you were a child, did you ever play the game of opposite day, where someone said, you did the opposite? If your mom said yes, you said no. If your mom said go, you said stay. This is Purim. Purim is opposite day. The way that Achashverosh made a gezerah, made a decree against the Jewish people, and he signed a paper that was meant to lead to the demise of the Jewish people. The whole thing literally went against him. It flipped on its head, right? The Jews were redeemed, so to speak. Similarly on Purim, you could play opposite day. You can flip whatever negative luck, whatever negative karma you think you're attracting. Forget about it during these 24 hours and access the infinite light, this gigantic light on Purim. Right now, together, we are accessing the highest potential of any point in the entire year. So how do we access this light? How do we do it? How do we tap into the essence of Purim so that we can make the most out of these 24 hours? The answer is by simply believing that it's possible. Believing that it's possible, right? When we take the word Amalek, the gematria, the numerical value of Amalek is the equivalent of the word doubt, safek in Hebrew. Amalek equals doubt. And doubt is the tool that the Yetzer Hara, that the evil inclination uses to convince you that something is not possible. You want to get married this year? Your evil inclination's like, are you sure you're worthy? Are you sure you're ready? Are you sure Hashem wants to give you a husband or a wife? Right? You want to manifest financial abundance this year? Your Yetzer Hara's like, are you sure that you have the capacity to make that much money? Right? And so the Yetzer Hara instills us with fear of what's not possible. So let's flip fear on its head for a second and see fear as an acronym for false evidence appearing real. Most things that we're actually afraid of, in fact, 95% of the things that we fear never come true. Let's flip fear on its head. Doubt is what it looks like to be in the corridor of statues, like Esther Malka, when she was in the corridor of statues about to approach Achashverosh, and she literally felt the Shekhinah, the divine presence, leave her, and she cried out to Hashem, and she said, Keili, Keili, lama azaftani? Hashem, Hashem, why have you abandoned me? Why have you forsaken me? So many times it appears that God, divine source, Hashem, has left us. We're left feeling confused, unsure of why things are happening to us the way they are. Especially now, during these times where it seems like life is just like, where are we going? There's so much unknown, right? Life can be so confusing, and human nature is to pursue answers, to pursue control, to pursue clarity, to pursue what is known and comfortable and secure. Okay, so let's look at the word Megillah, which Megillah comes from the word, Megillah comes from legalot, which is translated to reveal. Megillah is to reveal, to be revealed. And Esther, who is the main character, her and Mordechai, but Esther, who's the main character of the Megillah, her name means Hester, hidden. So we have Megillat Esther. Megillah means to reveal. Esther means hidden. Megillat Esther shows us that even in those times when it appears that Hashem is hiding, he is really there, present and revealed behind the scenes. That Hashem is there even in the hiddenness of the hiddenness, in the depths of the depths. When you think he's abandoned you, he's really just picking you up, right? If Hashem is so actually there throughout the Purim story, hiding but there, how much more so in our lives today? I like the parable that I once heard of a man walking along the sand, right? He's walking, and he notices two sets of footprints. And he realizes that one pair of footprints are his, and the other pair of footprints belong to God. And he's loving it. But then he goes through this time in his life where things are dark and things are unknown, and it's the saddest time of his life, and it's the most miserable time of his life. And as he's walking along the sand, he realizes only one pair of footprints. And so he cries out to Hashem, he cries out to God, and he says, hey, Keili, lama azaftani? Hashem, Hashem, why have you abandoned me? And Hashem whispers to this man, and he says, my dear child, I've never abandoned you. It's during those most painful, challenging times of your life that the reason you only saw one pair of footprints is because I was carrying you the entire time. I have chills. Like a parent playing hide and seek with their toddler. Parent knows where their child is, but pretends to play along. This really is Purim. 1 second and everything can turn around. You can flip your mazal, you can flip your luck upside down and open yourself to the abundance, the light that is available for you on this day. Again, how do we believe in the miracles of Purim? We don't let Amalek win. We don't let our doubt win. We don't let the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, the voices in our head of self-doubt, of self-sabotage win and beat and dominate over the voices of I am a possibility. Anything is possible. I deserve, I'm worthy of having what my heart desires. You must become bigger than your doubt. You must believe that anything is possible. And by this, you become able to tap into the essence, into the light that Purim offers for you. Purim Sameach, and happy manifesting.